I'm a hybrid-minded individual. What was I saying? Man, sometimes I gotta fucking forget this thing is here, man. I don't want to be on camera, really. But it's all good. I mean, shit. This is my storage device and shit. You are, you know. I need that shit across, bro. I guess I'm doing the right thing. I feel more and more like I'm doing the right thing. I wish it was more packaged better, but you know, I'm ad-libbing. I love that muscle right there. You gotta work that muscle out, you know. Got my saber tooth look going on. This shit don't, it don't take no time for this to get out of hand. Man, that looks like a good environment, you know. Want to be around people where I can just sit there and write some ill shit. It's a very right there with you, with same mood, same fucking takes maintenance, man. And then you know, I can tell you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to be bothered. Everybody in that room does not really want to be bothered with anybody. It doesn't mind being quiet around the people that they're around. I love that shit. I love environments like that. That's how my environment is all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I have people around like we all in that motherfucker. We talk for a minute and then we, you know, like whoever's there. Me, Bags will be there. Wolf will be there. Mason Graves will be there sometimes. Chi-Town will be there. Everybody see there. Yeah, Puerto Rico will be there sometimes. You know, my nerves, but you know, he's a fucking kid, so I mean, he's growing up now and shit, but it really what it is, you know. You love people anyway. So everybody's just, you know, whoever they are. But yeah, man. So everybody's sitting around and shit's just quiet. You know, we talking shit, and then, well, whatever the fuck. Anyway, that's that environment, though. Another environment with new people. You know what I'm saying? But similar-minded and shit, where everybody's just, you know, I can write my rhymes, because I don't want to, you know, I like talking like this and then going back to being like this. But I want people to understand me and understand where I'm coming from, right? But I'm odd, man. And somebody can write some shit, and I can be like, hey, I might want to finish the rhyme before I fucking lean over and fucking, not lean on your shoulder, like, put my head, rest my head on it, but like, you know, be like, what do you think it is? And then know that it's not lost upon you. You know, I love that shit. It makes me want to cry. Like when everybody gets somebody, how the fuck did you gather all that? Or and then when people find stuff in your music that you didn't really find, you're like, holy shit, that's not even nice like that. You know? Okay, so like check this out. Right? Lord, I got tons of this shit. I'm feeling these motherfuckers up. That's great. But I want each one to be different enough. But hey, look, this is how much I got in here. So look, so like not every last one of them, but some of these don't have full raps in them. But like this, so this is how the raps go. So you know, that's pretty done, right? So then look, I got some over there too. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna find this one. Where the fuck is it? I forgot what I was gonna say to you. Where a kid can be a bitch, I kill one of you niggas. What was I gonna rap to? Tubular. She wasn't nice. She was as feral as me as a dyke. Feral. Oh yeah, I forgot. What the fuck was that rap, man? I'm gonna rap to you. This shit's dope. It's like this is sweet. Yeah, but yeah, I've been having like tis unique. Been having raps that were like, what does that fucking sound? It's not the TV. It's not the camera. It's the sound of it's a you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's definitely a signal coming from somewhere. I don't feel like EMF, but of course it will be EMF. Everything's EMF, but like it's a low hum, but it's creating a buzz in the back of my goddamn head. It sounds like it's coming to the goddamn wall. Like coming from the wall or above it. Or you know, it's built up. It built up in here. That's why it slowly got louder. Look, so I turned this on. I mean, this is like, you know what those are. Those kind of etheric, has music to it and shit, you know. But I just felt it dissipate rather quickly. That's crazy. I mean, it's still there, but it dissipated because my nasal cavity, I felt it click, click, and then my nasal cavity got uh, free and shit. Is this the body's natural response to some other type of phenomenon, or is that intentional, or is it just a side effect that's been useful? It might benefit from. Anyway, I'll let that fill the room. That shit makes you look tired too. They do that shit. It goes. Or some type of thing that you see it real float by. Sometimes they're like real little white, like dust and shit. That's probably some military shit too. It's because it's a repellent. The signals are repellent. So whatever is trying to sync up with you and shit. I think it's a whole operation because you need a certain signal or vibration to bring you to a certain vibration, or at least your mind to a certain vibration, to make it easier for whatever else is around to pass through you or sit in your aura. Right? So they would have to be working in tandem with something else. You know? I can't wait till the world accepts it the way it is, it's supposed to. Either that or we phase out of this type of existence. One way or the other, I'm going another direction and shit like that because, you know, this is cool and I don't mind being a part of this. I love it. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, whatever, but I just want the other part of it to be successfully integrated in the, you know, civilization. That way you don't cease to exist. And also, you know, you get more benefits from having more information and being more knowledgeable about your surroundings and your world. 'Cause, I mean, the application process should be a lot easier. So, you know, instead of just having to fucking thumb through shit and figure shit out all the time. Because I'm one of those people where I just don't accept what I fucking hear and see just, you know, willy nilly and shit. You know, you want me to be a part of something, nigga, you gotta invite me. You know what I'm saying? Like anything else. I mean, I wouldn't mind coming to find something. That's you take a risk when you do that, though. I mean, I don't mind. I do that too. You know, I do a little bit of both. I'll seek that shit out. You know, but you know, you gotta be ready for to be combative, which I don't mind either. But you know, which is why I don't have kids. You know, that not that in particular instance why I don't have kids, but that's what I mean. My mentality is like that. So. But also not approaching things combatively because Yoda, you know what I'm saying? Because Yoda. That's why. Because Dagobah. You know, but also not like not seeking it out. That's weird. Plus, you know, well, there's a bunch of different reasons. I still more of a peaceful individual than anything else and shit. And I feel like that all those other parts of you should be reserved for the enemy. You know, and it's good to know who it is, but not to try to find out who it is, but just be aware of your surroundings and you know allow yourself to be informable. You know, through eyes, ears, sight, and smell and shit like that. Touch and all that. So way you know what's going on. And then you're ready for what it is when and if it should happen without over preparing, which would make you the enemy. You know what?
Judy, direct me to the shield's weakest point.
Over preparing will cause you to go for too much information, making you invasive type of thing.
Do you feel it in your bones? Your country crumbling at my feet? Yuri. You're going to have to deal with me first, Orphan King.
Keanu Reeves, Black Panther.
This one's all yours. Got him. Just you and me now. Some heroes you are. We're almost there.
Get outside! Hurry! T'Challa! Those turrets are becoming a problem!
Yuri, direct me to the shield's weakest point. Huh? Do you hear that?
I used to work with that guy.
Feel it in your bones. Your country crumbling at my feet. You're going to have to deal with me first, Orphan King.
said Backers. Bilbo Baggins?
Keep going, T'Challa.
Let's see how you do without your friends. Keep them busy. With pleasure.
It's like watching cartoons on Sunday. Hulk was kind of boring though, wasn't it? All those freaks. Nobody liked Hulk that much. It just was like, you know, you had Hulk 2 on top of Spider-Man and X-Men. Pick his ass, man.
Give me a reason, please.
AIM has broken through. The city is being overrun.
So I should be fighting the other guy, Claw. Or not Claw, who is it? Biting off, you know what I'm saying? Claw.
We are almost there.
Get outside. Hurry. T'Challa, those turrets are becoming a problem.
Yeah, I just don't want to turn into one of them people.
Direct me to the shield's
I don't think it's going to happen ever. Highly doubt it.
Do you hear that?
You know, look at them. I think we're going to fucking be extinct soon. We're going to turn some shit around. All of us. Motherfuckers keep talking about niggas and all that shit. Everybody. The whole fucking planet.
Your country crumbling at my feet.
You know what's going to happen? Everybody's going to go under the pyramid in Giza except for you. They keep thinking they're going to get down there by force, and they get down there and then they get mind wiped and fucking cloned and destroyed and then all that shit. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? The whole area of the planet you didn't know about, motherfucker. You thought you was going to come down here with the shit that you made up there? Without me knowing about it? You're a fucking moron. I know you're dumb, so I know you're not ready. take something. Take it. He caught somebody who was out there scouting and was trying to see how far along everybody came and shot him down, or his fucking ship got fucked up and then you cut him open and learned something about him, and he just wanted to go home because he got family and shit too. He's in constant communication with everybody, you know, through telepathic link and shit, and they're like, well, you know, we're proud of you for what you're doing and shit. You're very brave and all that shit. While he sits in a goddamn cage somewhere, waiting for somebody to rescue him. But knowing that, you know, it's gonna be a while because of what needs to happen beforehand and all that shit. That's why he fucking hates humans. You know, because y'all fuckboys, all of you. Now go back to your fucking OnlyFans and let that be the most important thing in your life. Like, phew, keep those motherfuckers docile.
We are almost there.
Get outside. Hurry. T'Challa, those turrets are becoming a problem.
Scared of the motherfucker, like. Yep, in a second they can't figure some shit out, and they're fucking having me come out there. And they got the power to take over your mind and make you kill each other and can't, won't. A lot of loyalty and, you know, the need for success or whatever the fuck.
In your bones. Your country crumbling at my gates.
No. Preservation of the future, my bad. He knows, so he can't just say loyalty. Loyalty and amongst other things. And he hates the word power, but he uses it all the time.
Are you feeling what I am feeling?
You are going to have to deal with me first, Orphan King. I can hear your heartbeat.
I'm sure.
Brother, you need to do something about those turrets.
Here comes that Star Wars game.
The city is still holding strong.
The one for us, not the one for girls and
Avengers
shit.
will not fall.
The one for everybody. The one with Coruscant. We can walk around and look at the ship. You can even jump off that bitch as a Jedi and fall all the way to the bottom and try to grab a ship on the way down. If somebody just had that in mind in a free roam game, the whole game that you build around it will be better. I'm gonna be able to take a random cruiser. Hey, look, and then get fined. Like it could be small, like a bounty being placed on you for stealing the car on Grand Theft Auto, but instead it'd be like a fine you get when you get back to the Jedi Temple and shit. You gotta pay for it or something like that. Nobody fucking thinks like that no more. Like a goddamn dumbass. They just gave the fucking Star Wars game to some dumbasses all the time. They want you to make it. Why? You running fucking Star Wars into the ground. Everybody's just running that shit into the ground, making it worse and worse, and making it suck. Not putting no real effort into it. Just anybody can't just fucking make a Star Wars game or movie. You gotta just stop doing that shit. I'm giving that shit to your nephew. You don't know what the fuck he's doing. Just because he's a fan does not mean that he should have the ability to fucking impress his poor ass vision upon the world and shit.
Fight strong, beloved. All of us are in the fight with you.
friends.
Great.
Claw, get your butt. You cannot beat me.
Sword sisters! Fight for your master!
Whoop his ass.
The Golden City will stand a while longer. Keep fighting, brother!
Keep busy. With pleasure. How do you like me now?
As much as I like that commercial.
God guide us all!
No one can help you now.
How you like me now?
I will win this. Too rich for my blood.
Claw. The claw!
Listen closely.
Where'd he go? Woo! Look at that, man! Look at that, man!
What is happening?
Plasma!
Where am I going?
Oh, I just smelled malto meal. Where the fuck year is that?
Stop! Stop!
Savage.
Bring up the city shield.
It is done.
Thank you, sister.
Love that fucking suit, Captain. Look at this. Look at my team.
Shuri, What of our people?
Some injuries, but everyone is all right. We beaten back beyond the shield. Dora Milaje are picking off stragglers.
We were able to do it. Together. You are right.
Say that again, so I can record it.
Maybe later.
For now, I am coming home.
Like he's not even a fucking fan of Star Wars. He just, you know what I'm saying? He just makes good other stuff. And you're like, oh, that seems like it's in the vein of the same thing. Get him over there. We'll know it'll be successful because it'll have action this and it'll have a little bit of that and shit like that. Throw some lightsabers in there. And you just fucking ruin everything. And it's like, dog, no, get the people who care about it. What is it going to take too long? The fuck? But you'll have a masterpiece and it'll be timeless and it'll make all the money you want it to make. And other people will become involved in it or become fans of it because the people that they like love that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. Like, well, why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because usually they like it for the right reason, I think. And then they would explain it to them, and it'll get them into it, and it'll change their minds about shit, and they'll become less of a fucking burden on society too and shit.
T'Challa! How old are you that you're still playing hide and seek?
Thank you all for coming.
Just tell us what you are going to tell us, Drama King.
I asked you here to announce I will be joining the Avengers in their fight against advanced idea mechanics.
What about the job of Black Panther in Wakanda?
Your Panther will not turn his back on his people. But I acknowledge that my attention would be split. And Wakanda needs, no, deserves more than that. Wakanda deserves a leader that believes in them more than anyone else alive. Who trusts they will fight for their country. And who knows what they need even before they do. Wakanda! Is this how you greet your Queen Regent?
We're the hater with the long ponytail. Not here.
I just wanted to try that.
She'll do a great job. Maybe real quick. Which one? Star Wars or Call of Duty? I don't have Battlefield. It's like you're talking about Battlefield. Battlefield is doper than Call of Duty in a lot of ways. Much more of a RPG, I feel like, in those elements in those wide open maps. But I would play this, but this shit don't want to work, so. Might have been the best one. Look at Old Hulk. That'd have been a good story. She's gonna have to wait for me to get a 5. Where's this Beowulf game? There's something that's just right up in there in the mix where it's not just, you know. Yeah, I played the old one. It was alright. Wasn't that bad.